How's it going, guys? I'm going to show you how to change the battery on a 2023 Chevy Trailblazer. This may also work for other years. It may also work for other cars. And the reason I'm going to show you this is because after purchasing this almost $300 battery, and I was at the auto parts store where they're supposed to replace your battery, only to find out they didn't know how and were afraid to touch it and wouldn't do it. And I had to figure it out on my own, and I'm going to show you. All right, some batteries have a hold down, some have the wedge. This has both. You see it has the wedge on one side, so the battery slides over, so the built-in wedge on the bottom grabs the bottom, and then you put the wedge in. Over here, you have a hold down screw, comes up, screw comes up, goes across this plate, and both of these bolt down and secures the battery. I don't know why it has both, but it does. First thing you gotta do is you gotta take this off. It's kind of a pain in the butt. Push here, you push here, you gotta kind of fight it and it'll pop off. And I'm gonna have to put the camera down to do it. And that actually came off easy. Must be because it was hard the first time. All right, there's a bunch going on here, and it looks crazy. And this is why they're like, nope, 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 not touching that. It's not that bad. Okay, so you need two sockets for this. You need a 10 millimeter and you need a 13. If you have an impact driver, it's gonna save you a lot of time. A little chuck insert here. You're gonna need an extension to get down here, and 6 inches ain't gonna cut it. If you're using one of these, it will, but if not, then you need like a 9 or more. Okay. So you disconnect your negative, spread it out, get it off of there. There's no room to move it, hardly. Okay. So you gotta be careful with that. But the first thing I'll do, see this here? Pull back the purple. Pull back the little purple thing here. And then gently push down and then pull the whole assembly out. It'll come loose. Just push it out of the way, set it down here. And this one here, I would wrap a rag or something around here and push it off because it keeps trying to pop back up on here, and we don't want that, okay? So then once your negative is done, you can undo your positive the same way. The positive was really stuck. Take the bolt off here and take the bolt off here, and then you get slack in here, and this entire thing will come off. Boom, one big piece. Set it aside. Okay, all these wires here, you see they're numbered, and so are the wires. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's cool they are. It doesn't really matter. You can take a picture of this, whatever. They didn't really move when I did this, okay? All these smaller 10 millimeter screws, they're captured. The bolts are captured, okay? Which means that they don't come off of this plate, which is great. You don't have to worry about losing those. You don't have to worry about losing these. These are not captured, and they will come off. Don't lose them. This thing right here, a nice tray for bolts and stuff. Just saying, friggin' perfect. So now you got both your terminals off. You got this off. You're gonna unbolt all of these. Okay. You're gonna take off your cross clamp here. You're gonna take off the one down here. Now, the battery's completely loose. This is not gonna come off, and it's gonna piss you off. The battery has a lip around the edge of it. I can't even show you. The battery has a lip, and this thing form fits down there, and it clicks on like Legos. I mean, it clicks on, dude. So you can reach, if you can, you can reach down here, pop this out. On the other side, there's one too, pop out. I didn't know that, and I couldn't get to it. So what I ended up having to do was we flipped the battery. We pulled from this end here, and the battery came up and then out, and we set it here, and then it was like, oh, okay. So then we had access. We popped the two sides, and then it flipped off. It was easy. Put the new battery here, clicked it on. We slid it in the same way. When you get down to the bottom, slide it over so that the built-in lip in the metal frame down here catches the bottom. You'll see that on your battery if you've never done this before. So that lip will catch the bottom. Then when you put this wedge in here, it catches the other bottom. And you'll know because it'll be solid, okay? Then you can put your mount back on. And then put all your wires back on. I would do this one after the positive. I don't know what this is, but it freaks me out because there's a little fuse here. I didn't have anything bad happen, but you never know. You put this back on here, tighten it up, tighten everything up, tighten everything up. Put your negative on, tighten it up. And then you just put that on there. And you know, you're good to go. And that's it. And I hope you're not at the parts store. If you are, they will loan you tools, especially if you look really sad. Thanks. Bye.